Hi, my name's Andrew. Thank you for visiting my YouTube channel. In this video, we're going to review a fundraising investor database case study for a client in the food and beverage sector. If you watch my previous videos, you know that you can click my Fiverr link below to get information on investor databases for venture capital, private equity, angel groups, and more. I also help clients with pitch deck reviews. If you're getting ready to send your pitch deck out to investors, I have a service on Fiverr where I will review it for you. Approximately 80% of the pitch decks that I receive are not suitable to be sent out to investors. This video highlights a comprehensive database of food and beverage investors I recently created for a USA-based client. What is this client looking for? This client is looking for $275,000, and they are in the food technology sector, and basically it's the food and beverage end of it. The territory, they're located in the USA, but they're willing to look abroad. Their database source, I have taken a look at the database, and I've suggested to them the first thing they should look at is food and beverage sector, keeping in mind this is a tech product, so they will have a wider range as well after that. But in the food and beverage sector, they're looking for about 200 contacts to start. How did I find these contacts? I have a master database of over 400,000 contacts, and that includes new contacts just added as we sit here in August 2023. That includes extensive database of venture capital, private equity, angel investors, family investment offers, hedge funds, and more. And it also includes a very extensive database of high net worth and ultra high net worth investors that is available only for a certain group of clients. So what did the final database include? I was able to find 140 contacts that included 30 emails, 50 LinkedIn addresses, and 140 websites. That also included some key contacts with titles and email addresses. So what type of contacts will benefit from a food and beverage or food tech investors database? Well, that could include startup food brands and manufacturers, food tech startups, agriculture or ag tech groups, restaurant tech companies, that is firms offering technologies like POS systems, delivery management and customer engagement platforms, health and wellness food initiatives, and sustainability focused innovators. This particular client has a very, very innovative food tech product that will be suitable and very attractive to any larger groups. They're a B2B, not a B2C group. So in other words, their main targets that they will be selling their service to are restaurants, large hotels with food and beverage operations, cruise ships, government, anything that is very large scale and has to do with food and beverage. You can also add universities and schools to that, so it's a very big market. It's a very innovative product, and this is their very first opportunity to raise funds. So let's take a look at the database. So all my database searches start on this dashboard, and as you can see here, I have 252,000 contacts, and again, that's venture capital, private equity, hedge funds, family investment offices, and investment banks, everything that has to do with raising capital. And it is an updated database that has not only emails but LinkedIn's in some cases. And for example, if I were to start off with just a simple search of tech and not hit any country or city, then I'm going to come up with 4,455 contacts. If I wanted to narrow that down a bit, for example, let's say somebody was specifically looking for New York as the city, then I would have 217 contacts to take a look at in that case. And then I would simply go here, take a look at the see results, and I could export the search results onto an Excel spreadsheet. So that's how I start off with all my searches for my clients. So now we're over at the database section, and as I mentioned earlier, we ended up with around 130 or so, 130, 140 contacts in the food and beverage sector. And keeping in mind again that this is a tech product as well, so that if we actually were to increase tech into that instead of 140, we'd probably be looking at 3,000 to 4,000. But in this case, the whole idea is to provide some very niche targets to start off with, and because it is a food and beverage product which is very universal, they're willing to look international. As you can see here, we've got US, UK, we've got Germany, Japan, Canada, so there's a wide range, Singapore, you know, in the Europe as well. So a lot of opportunities for this client. And again, just drilling into the food and beverage at the very beginning. If they are not successful, there are other opportunities for us to expand on that database, but it's a suggestion that I have made that they go after this using 3 types of investor letters. Of course, they have a refined pitch deck as well, but this will give them an opportunity to at least hit a group of contacts that are really focused in on this niche. And you'll find the food and beverage niche is very much like the beauty one. It is a little bit smaller. There's a lot of branding groups, but this is a good list to start off with, and then they can expand. And there's also the opportunity for them to approach the corporate venture capital side. The corporate venture capital are always going to be smaller venture capital groups that are part of large corporations, and obviously one of the targets they're going to want to look for is a larger food and beverage corporate groups that have smaller sidearm venture capital firms as well. So that's how I'm helping this client from the USA in the food and beverage, food tech sector source investment capital. Are you looking for updated investor databases? My databases include venture capital, private equity, family offices, angel investors, angel groups, and high net worth investors with over 400,000 verified global contacts. And be sure to check out my full database of family investment offices, the perfect way to access ultra high net worth investors. This is the largest database of family investment offices that you're able to access. There's over 10,000 contacts. Click my Fiverr link below for more information. Thank you for watching this video.